You know, so I don't think it's not a case of like, you know, super long versus stocky or anything like that. So we'll see what we got here. It's no-gi, and it's a 2-minute. And that's the area over there that I get worried about. Yeah, William had a nice single there, but sometimes it's hard with a taller opponent without like literally climbing the tree with that leg to get them down. He's got some good wrestling though, I can see that. So again, the first round is 2 minutes, and there will be a second one if there's no submission. So you're guaranteed if there's no submission, 4 minutes. Another, well, he's got that leg again. That's nice. And I'd like to see him just take it all the way up to his shoulder right there, and then try to trip. Nice. So we have 2 points for the takedown. Just a little under a minute left in the first round. So the way it works is, for our people that are new to this, or if you haven't seen it in a minute, it's a unique scoring system. So if you win the round 0 to 7 points, you get a 10-9 round. If you win 8 to 15 point differential, it's a 10-8 round. And then 16 plus is a 10-7. So I personally like this. And I'm a sub-only guy, but I really like it. If I'm going points, I like this. Yeah. Exactly, because you never know what happens. You might have went in for something to slip, you got stuck, and then if they just run one round, which is typical the way they think things are done, then you're just kind of stuck there. I like it. You get to restart or refresh, and you get to reformulate a plan based on your score.
Right, and it doesn't give the other guy an opportunity to really rest. He's got to attack, which is what we want to see exciting.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3. Is it 3? Okay, so we're right at it right now. It's legit. That's legit, bro. That's legit. And that's another thing they do right there. So let's see what transpires there, because they really need to be aware of his posture during the transition of the takedown. Here we go. We're underway in the second period of this. If Lawan does not win this round, then there will not be a third round for sure. If he wins 10-8, there's no third round. If he wins 10-7, there's no third round. But a 10-9 round on Lawan's part would force a third round. All right, so we have now, the question is, if you're Lawan, given what you have here, time frame, do you go ahead and pull guard?
Well, he's got to establish a grip first.
Right. Because the thing, he's got a great takedown defense, but given the time frame that you only have, like right now we're looking at less than a minute probably left in this match. If he doesn't get any points, then as long as, there you go. I was saying, as long as William is being aggressive, he doesn't have to necessarily get the takedown. It's the nature of it. Like, the lower belt rank you are, the less time you have. It's it'd be obviously great if we gave everybody 5 minutes. It's just not going to be allotted. We'll be here all night. All right, so we have Stalling on top. We have a caution. So now an advantage. Oh, yeah, he's got, I would go ahead and get there. We have less than 10 seconds left, I believe. Oh, man, with that guard he has, I would have been on the ground way longer. He's got a slick guard. I would have won. That's always the first couple of matches. It's good. So let me ask you this. What was that? makes sense. Okay. All right, guys, so we're back. Sorry about that. We're in the third round. So Lawan was awarded 3 points for a submission attempt, and so they are in the third round. They are dead even with the rounds, but I believe it would have been 3 to 2.
Oh, I guess they do.
No, this is this round. So they gave, that would be a 2 point for takedown. All right, we're good with it. Oh, man, I'm telling you, you got to, that's tight, bro. I'd like to see him go ahead and take that right arm and swim under. Yeah. He doesn't have a great angle with his right leg. But nonetheless, it's certainly dangerous. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's out.
In MMA, LeJuan David.
Great match. This guy looks strong. All right, blue belts, and let's get it going here. Hang on, Diego is waving about something, and they're on. And the clock is on, no gi. And they're very similar. There, we're gonna stop it. And we're gonna throw one on here. Hey, you know what? Dr. Chris has not been on the mat in a minute doing this either. We're gonna give him a pass on this. I say we restart this clock. Whoop whoop. If he reaches under right there, he needs to go ahead and frame out and get out of that headlock. So right now we have a 2-0 score from the takedown for Joey Fitzpatrick out of Warrior Jiu-Jitsu Academy. He looks like he might be framing it for an armbar right here. He's going to go ahead and pin that down for a kimura attempt. So we're looking at 18 seconds left in the round. Yeah, go ahead. He's going to go ahead and sit back with a little bit of time left. See if he can sit back with that, which is not a bad idea for Joey. Nice, very active. You know what? He shot from relatively far out. That was a slick shot. Like he shot from a normal. Normally, I like a person to be a little closer for that shot. He shot from 3 feet out and did that with relative ease. So I think our assessment of Warrior Jiu-Jitsu is spot on as far as the wrestling. So again, it's a blue belt division. So they're 2-minute rounds. Essentially, we are almost halfway through the second round. So there's 1 minute, 10 seconds left in this match. If Oh, he's trying to get that sweep there. Oh, very close. And there's a guillotine attempt. Where's his legs? So he has to worry about going for that guillotine to go ahead and get kimura again. It's a very close sweep, but ultimately at this point, he's just getting smothered right here. He's got to be a little careful of his neck right there, not just leave it out there. But it looks like he has good shoulder pressure, so he should be fine, and he is. Yeah, quick. Yeah, he's up 9-0 this round, so it would be very difficult for Michael to catch a win in this. He would need a submission in the next 5 seconds. Yeah, he was about to go armbar right there. He wanted to finish. All right, guys. So,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, representing Warrior Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Joey Fitzpatrick.
Won the first round and the second round, so there will not be a need for the third round. All right. Well, like I said, once again, this is match number 3 of 4 blue belts that we have. Oh, these guys are moving, bro. Wow. Yeah. You need to get. Yeah, I was wondering without. Yeah. I did get the hooks in. I noticed that. Ooh. That's that's a tap. Yeah, very slick, very slick. Back to start with.
Your winner
over
by submission via the armbar, representing X3 Sports, Joe Bradley.
I believe it's our last blue belt match of the night. Oh, you're right. We do have one more. Hang on. Oh, we do. I'm sorry. I was thinking they might be purple. Okay. We have one more. Yeah. That's funny. I guess at 273 pounds, 6'6", you're not about that fake stuff. That's for the little guys. Absolutely. You know, when you have a reach like that, that's a great move. This is the second time at the NFC, so the stage isn't new for him either. You know, I think that's an advantage that, you know, whether you compete a lot or not, if you've competed here before, it's a big advantage because the type of atmosphere that it is with the whole, you know, Coliseum feel and everything.
Yeah, being the only single competitors, it does differ from a regular tournament that has like 8 mats going on. Jared on the back, going for the armbar. Turns flat to his stomach, turns over. Oh, Joey pops his head out.
All right, guys. So joining me now is my partner in crime. You may not have heard him. We had a little technical difficulty, but hey, it's a long night. Frank Mariska.
Marishka.
That's
all right, man.
You're making it so difficult. Just love me, man. Just love me. All right. And
that round went 7-0 to Jared Coltrane.
All right. So let's see if we see the ankle pick again. Slick setup.
Joey attempts a sweep. Pulls guard. Goes for a scissor sweep. Back to close guard.
So how does that work in the point world? If you attempt a throw of that nature and you end up on the back, do you get points or?
I know the IBJJF changes the rule set every year. If there were grips, I think it would have been 2 points for Jarrett, but I'm not quite clear exactly how.
Yeah, I don't see the
how the
score
rules-
behind me, so I don't see it right now. But I didn't see him throw up any fingers, so I'm going to say they gave nothing. Oh, there it is again. I told
went for
you.
the ankle pick again.
Yeah.
Jarrett seems to be slowing down a little bit. He was very aggressive in that first 2-minute session. Now he pulls guard.
Because ultimately, he literally doesn't need to win this round. He just doesn't need to lose it.
Correct.
And he's gonna
And
get a
Jarrett just got 2 points for the reversal.
All right. Jim says we're all good now, so we're all good. Appreciate it, Perkerson.
It's good to have quality control checks on online.
Absolutely.
But have your number. So.
Yeah, he said we're crystal clear, but we suck.
Ah.
All right, guys. So we have 23 seconds remaining. If it stays where it is right now, no other points are awarded for Joey, then this match will be over and Jarrett will be our winner.
Jared just got points for
nice.
passing the guard
Nice.
at the very end of the match.
Who was
The
saying
winner,
that?
representing Fight Sports Cherokee,
good.
Jared Coltrane.
So that's
Right. Or an active manner instead of letting
Yes.
it cripple them. you
Yes.
know.
So here we go.
Positive would be the result. Right now, a little grip fighting going on between the two of them. Megan pulls guard. Now to close guard.
Oh, I like it when it gets quiet in here like this. So Emma looking to break that grip and posture up and then ultimately open that guard up.
She's getting the knee in the center right now.
Megan doing a good job with the larger opponent and able to get grips in there and break that posture.
Nice. She pulled the arm across, starting to work the back. It's good that she's focusing on the grip fighting. Sometimes at the lower ranks, guys forget about you have to establish the grips first.
So we're looking at a 0-0 score with 33 seconds remaining in the first of guaranteed 2 rounds if there's no submission.
.30 seconds left in the first round. Megan now climbing the legs up the back.
Absolutely, absolutely. That arm is crossed over. I'm looking to see if she swings over and attempts a armbar or triangle.
Starting to turn. Looks like legs broken open. Emma's starting to pass now, but Megan's pushing herself away.
All right, so I don't see any movement as far as. All right, so
Round 2 about to
Nate-
start up.
Nate Mann gets him out there. So now does Emma pull guard this time? I think Emma pulls guard. I'm going to call it right now. Oh,
Yeah,
nice. So the question is, do you? Yep.
Yep. He awarded 2 points. She did initiate the.
Yeah, that was very close. You like how I said I think she's going to pull guard and she shoots?
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite of what I thought.
Yeah. I'm not coming to you for betting advice.
You shouldn't. Absolutely shouldn't.
Megan climbing the hand up into the collar.
But again, it's one of those things that we're talking about with time. Now that there's only a minute 20 left, you know, at this point, honestly, you know, if Emma's actively trying to pass like she was in the first round, which she is, then
Megan attempts a sweep as Emma went to stand.
yeah, Megan needs to go.
Oh. Went to go invert.
So we have right around 50 seconds left.
1 minute left.
And again, whoever wins this round will win the match.
Due to the no score in the first round.
Yes, exactly. It was exact 0-0-0, no advantages, nothing of that nature. And Megan just looked up at the clock, so look for her to go in a second here. Whatever it is, she's going to go. Oh, she...
Oh,
Oh,
reverse
get out of
triangle.
here. Oh, that was close. You see Emma's face?
But does he give the points for the submission? He did.
Holy
And he
crap.
gave the.
So where are we at?
That would be 3
my
to 2.
That would be... Oh, wait.
With the,
What?
Megan pulled it out in the
Representing
last.
Compound Fitness, Megan
Hey.
Bader.
Kudos, man.
Oh, wait.
Wait, she stayed in to the very end.
It may have been Matt Hughes. I can't. But it was. He was playing like BJ Penn.
Before or
and-
after the wreck?
Way before.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so this match is on and popping. And it's,
Vidi with a single right off, and
Uh,
Oscar straight into a guillotine attempt.
I do recall saying who has the better guillotine when we went over this match. So my notes on Matasaki is
Oscar's just trapped the arm.
to look. He likes flying subs and leg locks. They say he's like kind of a Joe Elmore.
Okay.
Okay, so let's look for that.
Well, right now he's on his back. He does have the right arm trapped to Vinny. And he's working that arm in guillotine.
And now we've moved on to the purple belt division. So these guys have a little more time. They have an additional minute. So they have 3. So as I say that, we just get down to the 2-minute mark. This is where the other ones began. So that minute's free for you guys.
Second reverse triangle attempt of the night. Oh, he caught the knee bar.
Well, apparently my notes were right on that.
Oscar with a slick leg lock submission.
Yeah.
The knee
very.
bar. When he threw that reverse triangle and Vinny postured up, he transitioned right to that knee bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by
He is
submission
walking
via the
around.
knee bar, representing X3 Sports, Oscar Matusaki.
You know, in the no-gi game nowadays. Versus Brian James out of Alliance.
If you think these guys look similar, you're not alone. So we got Brian James in the white, Nick Dudley in the blue.
Navy bleed.
Brian James with a
Shoots
nice
a single.
Nice single.
He gets 2 points for that.
For those of you who don't know, Brian James, also known as Brian Daniel, he's also known as Jiu-Jitsu Cop. Follow him on Instagram.
He's going for that stack pass. Nick fighting the pass.
Oh, nice.
Ryan steps
still
over.
got that knee in.
Yeah, he still got that butterfly hook. That butterfly half.
There he goes. He's better off inside that. So once again, it's a purple belt match, so it's a 3-minute round.
Nick goes for the triangle.
That's close.
That's tight.
It is. I'm looking at the screen behind me.
Brian's still fighting it. Nick looking to reach under that leg.
So you guys have actually a little better angle than we have on this, so we're going to look back at the screen. Very difficult to tell. I see Brian moving freely in there, but it's difficult to tell if what he has.
Brian's coach is telling him to get that knee to the ground.
He looks like he's almost out. Oh, no. Very close.
That was a very tight triangle from Nick Dudley.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission via the triangle.
Yes,
he represents James
hopefully
Shook Brazilian
we
Jiu-Jitsu, Nick Dudley.
Have to go to the replay, but hopefully we go to the replay. I want to see it.
Oh,
and Kyle has been on the scene for
forever.
I'm like longer than I've been on the scene.
I mean, he had an extensive wrestling career in high school.
Yeah. And Devontae took this match just a handful of weeks ago. So kudos for him for stepping up and making this match happen.
It's got to be difficult, you know. Devontae trying to figure out how to attack.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously, what angle to approach and how to go.
Right.
Because, bro, Kyle is so strong, too.
Didn't he hold a butterfly press record at one point?
I mean, strong.
Like
Can you imagine the neck strength on that guy?
Bro.
I was talking to a buddy of mine, Ethan Garrison, who's a black belt under Roberto Traven, and he was telling me, you know, they had made some trips out of town together, and he was like, man, that guy is just seriously strong, you know? All right, so we have a double caution right now. A purple belt match, so 1/3 of the way, 1 minute into the first round.
Devontae going for a guillotine. Kyle definitely fights out of it.
But gets 3 point, gets a 3-point submission attempt. So we're at 3-0 at the moment.
Both with a penalty.
So they're dead even on that with a caution. Now does he go right back to the same move? All right, so there's a point.
So they cautioned Devontae again, and he's going for the guillotine again.
I don't know if I'd have cautioned him again. I mean, he's just setting that up. It's only a couple of feet, you know? Yeah, so they have a negative advantage, I guess, or disadvantage, I guess. Would that be a negative advantage?
Kyle looking to reverse.
He doesn't appear to be in danger, but are they going to give him a 3-point? Are they going to give him points for that also? I see Devontae looking up at the clock right now. Probably thinking, how do I choke this guy? This guy's, he had 2 tight chokes that he just shook off. Some guys are just that way. Scott Farhat's that way.
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh, so now they've given him a penalty, and they gave 2 points.
okay. So now there is a, I can't read that.
Devontae with that front headlock. Trying to go around to the back.
What are we, the clock stopped? What are we, okay, the clock stopped.
No, I think it got set to 4 minutes.
Okay.
But with the screen being behind us.
Yeah.
Devontae going to the back of Kyle.
And that's that athleticism I was talking about earlier. I mean, he's just a really, really athletic guy. He got a win in his last match that he was here. And he was against another exciting wrestler. I forget who it was, but it was, I mean, they were all over the mats, man.
Devontae disengaging once Kyle started to make the turn back into him.
Okay, so now I understand how it works. So the advantages and disadvantages work through the duration of the match. Got it, got it. And they use those in the event that this round is a tie. Nope. This is all this round?
No, that's...
Because Kyle had a 1 point advantage also earlier.
Devontae inverting, attempting a...
No, again, it's a little difficult for us because we have to turn around to watch the screen and see the score. So when we turn around, it's the points are already up, so it's hard to keep track of it. So we'll just stick to what we do and let's just keep talking about what we see.
I think they just gave an advantage to Devontae.
Yes.
Kyle looking to work a sweep. Devontae attempted an Anaconda choke. And then
So if Kyle could get a reversal here,
he would tie.
so I believe that should. Devontae won both rounds. You know what? Eat clean, bro. That stuff, you smell it up there?
Oh, I smell it.
my
Your
God,
winner,
dude. Oh,
representing Knuckle Up Fitness,
Devontae
Devontae Sewell.
But I'm pretty sure we're not going to get in it.
Maybe we should do a best dressed.
Dev, I'm with that. That's the best gi of the night right there.
And rash guard, Adam. It's our first brown belt matchup.
Jim said he's my he's my guest associate producer. All right, I'm looking for a noise here. There's going to be some noise when these guys hit. Like I said, I've seen Larry around several times. Never seen him compete, and I'm always like, that's a big dude.
Well, he's given up close to, what did we say?
Oh. So
50
Larry was kind of stepping in for that hip toss, and kind of got reversed on that.
Didn't create enough Kazushi to.
No, I did that one time in a high school match, and I got knocked out. The dude threw me reverse. Okay.
Like literally knocked out.
Oh no, literally knocked out. Like I got ghosted. So Chris Jones, we'll see what Chris Jones has going with his gi. He wants to make an official bid for gi of the night. See, I got a team over here, bro. All right, guys. So we are literally, what belt are we? We're at brown. So we have an additional minute. We're 4 minutes, 4 minute matches. We're a minute and 40 seconds in. And we have Brent Hamilton reaching through for we got a cross, trying to catch an angle on this from our camera view.
So.
Yeah, this guy bearing down on you, definitely you can feel that.
Yeah, looking to work what appears to be a bread cutter type choke. And
he's right in front of the legendary Professor Travin, right in front of him, or right behind him, rather. So for Larry, that's not where you want to be, and that's not where you want to be on the mat either. But he's going to need to create, if he can create some space here and get a leg or a knee in to shield that, then he can start working a little and get out of danger here.
Oh, Larry nicely starting to recompose guard. I think he got back into half guard right there. He created a little bit of space with that frame on the face. Now at a full guard.
There we go. He must have heard me.
Got invisible mics in people's ears now, too.
That's right.
Jack of all trades, Byron Lavorne.
Those Badra guys. All right, so I see Brent looking up, checking the timeout a little bit, realizing he has a 2-0 lead. All he needs is a 2-0 lead to take this round. He's trying to sit back a little and break the guard. We'll see if Larry tries to run a sweep right here as he sits back a little. That's going to be a nice heavy base.
We got about 30 seconds in round one left.
I have a feeling. All right, here's my gut feeling. If this ends 2-0 this round, I have a feeling that Larry is going to shoot in next time. Oh, nice.
Larry opening up his guard a little bit. And now Brent's got points for the pass. Should be 3.
Yeah. So it's 5-0. So either way, it's a 10 higher.
It was slick. I mean, it was timed perfectly.
Yeah.
Very good judo player. Larry establishing his grips.
So I think
going a little bit deeper. Now has the belt.
I think he's going to try to kick that up.
I think he was looking to try to sweep him over and get Brent onto his back.
Yeah. But, either way, he didn't give up any points for that, so. Because he initiated it.
Larry's got his feet on his hips.
Yeah, once again, he's going to need to create a little space right here. Because when you have 281 pounds bearing down on you that knows what it's doing, you're absolutely carrying every ounce of that at brown belt level.
Yeah, that's not fun ever.
Never. Not at white belt level,
Yeah.
not any belt level, but certainly not at brown, where guys of that size know exactly how to make you, feel every inch of that fatigue.
Nobody shows up and goes, let me get myself in side body today.
No, you're like, that guy. Can I get that guy?
Oh, and then he
nice.
finishes with a nice bread cutter choke right at the end.
They're going to play the top position the entire
Your
time.
winner by submission
And,
via the gi
and just
choke,
ultimately
representing Roberto Travin, Brent
submit his
Hamilton.
All right, so these guys are in action. One guy wearing the traditional gi bottoms, the other one with the skinny pants. That's how I would want mine. I would want mine like tighter.
To minimize the grips.
Yeah, you see, well, Omar's are a little like smaller. And Ed has the, see, notice he has the grip on him. I would peg roll mine. Like
Omar looking to get to the back. He's got, oh, nice recovery by Edward.
all right, so
He's
what
got-
is the reaping rule with the gi? They're allowing reaping, just no
I think the reaping goes as long as you don't.
attempt. The
With-
submission attempt isn't.
I know you can grab with one arm, as long as it doesn't. I'm not really quite sure.
We should just make something up. All right, guys. So we are in the brown belt division.
Omar playing a butterfly half right there. Omar now in butterfly guard. Edward establishing grips. Omar with a grip in the collar.
So again, a little bit of how the game differentiates between gi and no gi. Gi, there's a lot of grips that we can see for them. So we see some different moves out
Omar
of it.
going for the straight ankle. And oh, he missed it.
But you'll also see there's some positions for the top player that he doesn't have to worry about a few of the things in the because of the reaping and because of the
No heel hooks.
yeah. So he doesn't have to worry about it as much. So you'll see a little different play in that as well.
Which the grips would make that a nightmare.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
you'd have
forget it.
torn knees
Yeah.
left and right.
I mean, I'm down for it, but it has to be like a blood sport thing, you know? Like
Yeah, they better be getting paid for it.
2 men enter, 1 man leave. But I guess, just you're running a competitor. So
If only we had Frank Dukes here.
Yeah. Dave Vickey walking in the house. Dude, look at Adam Singer out there looking all buff. All right, guys. So we have a 3-0 lead for Edward Shin. .41 seconds remaining in the first round. Very active. Very, very active. There's not a lot of points been scored, but these guys have been very active from this position.
No. You sure the 3 points are for Edward Shin?
Am I wrong? I don't see, you know what? I don't see the, I could be wrong. I'm looking for the orange. Anklet, see if I can find
Because I
that.
know Edward's been aggressively trying to pass, but I feel like Omar
We'll see.
has been the
Let's
more.
see if the All right,
If
let's
they-
see when
when they
Omar
stand
stands up. I think you're right, actually.
Round 2 starting up. Omar establishing grips and trying to pull guard. Ends up in half guard. Byron's just stepped off the mic to get clarification on who received the points in the first round. My guess would have been for the ankle lock submission attempt by Omar in the first. That's what garnered him the points.
Okay, yeah, I just want to verify because we don't see the orange anklet on either competitor. Wait, Omar did. It was Omar the first round. You're right.
For the
3-0.
submission
Yeah.
attempt?
Yeah.
Because Edward did have to pull out of that one.
No, you're right. So.
Edward trying to get that knee slice pass.
So it was a 10-9 round for Omar. So if Edward can win anywhere between 0 and 7 points, then we'll go to the third round. If he wins,
Edward has just secured 3 points for the pass. That pressure passing game now being a little bit more effective
Right,
in the
right. Now
second
time.
round.
Yeah, there's been a little more time. In that whole first round, he was pressuring.
He gets an advantage for the attempt at knee on belly. Didn't secure it for long enough. Looks like he's working that forearm bar. He's got a tight grip. Steps around. A little bit loose.
Yeah, I think he might have telegraphed that a little bit.
I think Omar had a
Yeah.
very good idea that that submission was coming.
Yeah. But not a bad idea on Edwards' part, because if he can get some points here, if he can get win by 8 points in this round, he's out of that.
Another reverse triangle attempt. He could get 3 points if the referee feels that this is a viable submission attempt.
The reverse triangle is a very difficult one to choose for something of this nature, because you're like, are you just stuck in like a headlock, or are you stuck,
Well, Edward had his hand inside there.
Yeah.
But they did give an advantage to Omar, I think, on that one. Or maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe it was Edward again. Looking to pass again. Knee slice again.
Edward has this thing on go right now, doesn't he?
He's now at 6 points. If he were to secure at least 2 more points right now, he would have a 10-8 round.
Yeah, he's got 30 seconds. If he can get a 3-point submission attempt or any kind of movement here.
Going for the knee bar. But he doesn't have it. He's a little low.
Not enough to get awarded 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think they gave him 2 points for the sweep because Omar came up. Oh, and Omar's countering with his own leg lock right now.
Yeah, it's out.
Edward pulls
I'm
out
gonna
of
have
there.
to look back for the score here. Okay,
Now,
we're going to 3.
and
We're going to wait. They're throwing numbers up, so let's see what happens.
I think he gave 2 points to Edward right there. Looks like he's going to eat.
He looked like he just got into one of my Monster energy drinks.
Omar pulls guard. Omar's cheering section calling his name out. Man, we filled up here now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're, with the exception of a couple people using the bathroom and getting some of that Eat Clean Bro food.
We're at full capacity.
Yeah.
It's an advantage for Edward. He's going to go for the knee bar. But Omar smartly turns his leg again.
And this is that situation where they don't have to worry about the heel hooks.
So they've given 2 points to Omar there for getting up and counting that as a sweep. Am I correct?
You're correct.
Yes.
Omar's the red.
Yeah. And now Edward will probably get 2 points for coming up off the entanglement. Oh. Postured right through that last little hook. Edward now in the lead with 1 advantage because they're 2-2 on points. It's a great matchup. It's like the 2 styles. Like you got a pressure passer and then you have a guard player in Omar, and the pressure passer being Edward.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, for Edward only Omar weighed in at 143.5 and Edward weighed in at 148. For Edward only weighing in at 148, he's got some like large legs, you know?
Right.
For 5'7", that's not that short for. He's got some tree trunks.
He's not skipping leg day.
No, bro, not at all.
He's going for that knee slice pass again. It's been effective for him.
And he's up by an advantage in this round. This is the 3rd round, literally at this moment down to an advantage with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. So whomever wins this round will win the match.
Omar starting to attempt to get into a deep half guard position. Edward smartly scoots back.
This would be our first match of the night going 3 rounds, wouldn't it? Like the full 3?
Yes, because Lawan had the submission in the 3rd in the very first match of the night.
So not a lot of going to the 3rd match. To the 3rd round even.
He's got that Kyotera style straight ankle lock.
Again, it's going to be interesting
Edward sits back
how Doc views this, because I didn't see Edward's face even change expressions off of that.
And I think enough time has passed where I don't think Doc is going to award for that submission attempt. Now they're in there.
Now he might.
Now he turns. But he gets that line out again. They'll give him an advantage. There's 40 seconds left in the match.
And now we're down to 15 seconds. And Edward has 2 advantages that he's up. If this sweep goes through, holy cow.
He's got get up to his leg.
Gosh. Oh, wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner representing SBG, Edward Shin.
Like normally on a card of this size, fortunate enough to be a part of, put together by Sean Applegate. Yeah, Honey Badgers. This guy's no joke, man. And Quintavious, again, went the distance with Chase Hanna, so
he's no slouch either.
Yeah.
Quintavious with a body lock. And they end up in closed guard. Quintavious is setting very considerable pace this first round.
Yeah. For Honey Badger, you're going to need to slow this down a little. Just milk that top position a little there.
It's a really slick grip on trapping that bottom arm to prevent Quintavious from flattening back out.
Yeah,
or being able to use his arm, not flatten out.
That first look I got at Honey Badger was the quartet, but I got to see him many times, the nature of that event. He ran through a lot of guys. And like I said, on Quintavious, he hit that match with that Chase Hanna, and it was like his athleticism is He got out of a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, and he played the top position the whole time with him. So this is might be the first time I've seen him on the bottom.
Quintavious smiling.
Yeah, he's a fun competitor.
Nice reversal.
So he'll get 2 for that.
He's got to secure
or
it,
not,
though.
Or not.
Nice scramble from both. Oh, he did get 2. 2 points in an advantage. But who did they give the 2 points to?
Okay.
Yeah, they gave the points to Pedro for the. Pedro's working for a kimura right here. He's going to snake his legs out.
No, I think they gave the 2. Oh, nice. I think they gave the 2 points to.
Quintavious going for.
Yeah, they gave it to Quintavious because who has the orange on?
Pedro.
Right. When I look behind me, the gray is lit up 2 points.
So yeah, that would.
So let's see what happens right here.
So now they've given 2 points to.
Okay, so now they're
Pedro.
even. All right,
now they're
all right.
even.
I'm glad this is at the brown belt level so we can get a lot of time with these guys. It would not be that they got too much
so now
energy
Quintavious
for 2 minute
gets
rounds.
Points.
I tell you, both these guys are definitely hard to submit. So
I think 3 points for the pass for Quintavious. Well, that's an interesting step over, but now I'd like to. Okay,
oh, wow.
yeah. But you got that arm again.
I should have stayed down there and got that too.
One thing that's really Quintavious got a really fun style to watch. Like he doesn't stop.
No, you know what? Like I said, with the match that I watched him with Chase Hanna, you know, there was a no point type thing. But man, even at the end when he got out, he was smiling like you know, one of those like, you know, hitting his like that was close type things. He's a fun competitor. So if you have a card and you need to put somebody on it, this guy brings it the whole time. He's fun, energetic, and I think he's just a likable person, like on the mats at least.
But I think his frenetic pace that he's setting is starting to tire Pedro out a little bit. You know, the way he just sat back right there. He's going for that kimura again. So that first round went to Quintavious Marshall at Henderson with the toothpick in his mouth during MMA fights.
Yeah. Oh, no. Quintavious likes that lockup style wrestling. I like that too.
Nice takedown from Pedro.
All right, so the first round is Quintavious. I don't know what it was, a 10-9 round.
Correct? It was a 10-9. It was 7-2 on points. There were some advantages there. I just don't recall it off the top of my head.
It's so hard to keep Quintavious down. That's the problem. The conditioning makes it very difficult to keep somebody down like that. I want to say he has an MMA background as well.
Quintavious?
Yes, and that would make sense. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay. If not, he should have one.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe you can get your assistant producer to check on that.
Well, I'm waiting for a text right now from my assistant producer to find out if Quintavious has an MMA background.
Pedro playing a smart style, slowing it down a little bit in the second round. Nice attempt at a jump over. Oh, nice. Quintavious comes to the top.
All right, so we got 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. They are deadlocked this round, 2-2. Is that a kimura attempt going there?
Yes, he does have it locked up, but Quintavious just got his elbow free.
Very good.
Once he gets that elbow to the mat, the kimura loses a lot of its effectiveness. Attempts a mount. Quintavious is now up 5-2. Now he's got to get those hooks in to get the points for the back mount.
I tell you again, like I was saying, both of these guys, very difficult to submit.
There hasn't been a lack of trying tonight, though.
Yeah. All right, so it's 13-2. Honey Badger is going to need to make a move here. He obviously has to get out of this first.
He doesn't have it underneath the neck, though.
You know, I haven't seen any leg lock attempts. I was very surprised.
I was just thinking that.
Because Creighton, I mean, they're very well-rounded over there. They're a fight school first and foremost, in my opinion, under Paul Creighton, who's under Henzo Gracie. But their jiu-jitsu,
he's got that arm trap if he can get out. How much time do we have left?
Oh, my gosh, 17 seconds.
Oh, he's got that arm
That
triangle.
would be, oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's...
No, their arm's out. Hey, not for the lack of trying. They'll throw some points up probably right here, but it's not going to really matter at this point. But again, I think inherently.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner by points.
Who's that fast?
Quintavious Marshall.
Well, 15 years is.
Yeah, true. Steve Mitchell. Here we go. We are underway. Diego Sarava calling it. And it's on. So we got brown belt gi match, the ladies. And it's going to be 4 minutes. I'm telling you, don't blink. This is going to be fire. So at this point, Carissa looking like she's trying to impose her will. Yeah, they got the refs hustling right here. They're working to the edge of the mats and then some. So they are a half a minute in right now. Huh. I don't know what that was. Was it a disadvantage? I don't know. Yeah, Frank, this thing is
heated.
Yeah, bro.
I heard it from a little break I had to take real quickly.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's definitely. So you got Carissa with that the technique that I like, that little bully technique where you push them around a little bit, But they're running out of mat fast. There we go. I'd like to see them. There we go. If we can get this thing, get it to the ground here. But there's plenty of time. They're brown belts, so there's a cumulative if they go 2 rounds without the third. There's 8 minutes. But definitely no rush once you get to this level. Unlike the blue belts where you really got to push it.
Because of the lack of time.
There we go. What do we look? Let me look at the thing behind me. All right, so they each got a disadvantage.
They both have 2 disadvantages against both of them.
Krista has good wrestling, so I'm looking for her to see. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
So now this match is where I want to see it, see what happens here. They've already felt each other out.
She got 2 points for the throw.
I'll give her an extra one for style.
That throw would have made any judo player proud.
Yeah, my guy Jerry Tenner would appreciate that one. Two very good corners going on here, too. You got Javier Pava and Thomas MacArthur in one, Quentin Rosenweig and Steve Mitchell in the other. But that's a matchup I'd like to see right there, Quentin and Thomas. Nogi.
Are they that close in weight?
No, they're not, but I still like to see it. I mean, they're both so good.
Yeah. But
I know. Nonetheless, I still would like to see it. I mean, it happens in the absolute sometimes, you know.
Maybe we should run a tournament that has an absolute.
We should maybe do something like that. All right, so we're going to get back on with the match right here.
About a minute 20 left in the first round.
Let's see what these ladies weighed in at.
Laura looking for that.
Wow, dead even on the weight, and pretty close on height. 1 inch height differential, 10 years differential, and 0.2 pounds.
Like a De La Hiva to reverse De La Hiva. What's been cool in a lot of these matchups is they've kind of picked people that have opposing styles.
Yeah.
Laura definitely seems to be more of a guard player. Krista, got the takedown, looking to pass. Start of round 2. Both ladies pushing to the edge of the mat, trying to establish grips. Laura pulls guard. Diego Saraiva resetting the match in the center. For Laura, composed closed guard.
All right, so we have about 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second round. Dead even. If Laura could manage to get a few points right here, she could push us into the third round. But if she gives up any points, it might be the end of it. She's going to have to create some space right here and look to recompose or sweep.
It's going to be hard with the shoulder pressure being applied by Krista.
For sure.
Krista's starting a knee slice, and she has passed the guard. She's got 3 points awarded to her. Man, how do those sausage and cheese sticks not tear you up with a monster?
Well, because I eat gas station food all the time for a living. When my wife isn't around, that's what I eat.
Byron has the diet of like a prepubescent teenager.
I wrestled 98 pounds in high school.
Did you really?
Yes. So I can eat, man. I can eat.
Yeah, you can throw whatever you want into your system.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how it comes out the other end.
Yeah. It's rocket fuel, but not in the way that you guys think.
Yeah, it's spicy food. I can't even talk about spicy food. All right, so we got 25 seconds left. Krista has a 5-point lead in this round. And it looks like if there's not a submission by Laura, that this will be the end of this match. And Krista will be your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner representing Knuckle Up, Krista Tibbs.
At one point, they both asked me, they're like, can we pick like a different position?
I ran into that with Daniel also. Yeah. Like, hey, man, do what I got to do. All right, so we got Integrity BJJ. With Dave Schumacher over there. Dave is an old school veteran. Yeah.
Daniel attempts to shoot a double. Luis just shrugs it off.
So Dave's got 2 guys back to back. I threw myself off where I jumped lines a minute ago. But Dave has 2 guys back to back competing. He's got Cal Camerano next too. So he'll just probably stay out there.
Daniel with the double leg. Nate Mann awards him 2 points.
Now, did he really award him, or did he earn it?
Well, I guess it's the ref's decision at the end, so, but that's a matter of perspective. But he did earn it.
But he did award it too.
Yeah. We can argue semantics all night long. That may be the largest word we've used tonight, semantics.
Semantics.
Knee bar attempt by Luis. Going into a toe hold.
Yeah, because he's nowhere near that knee line.
Yeah.
But that toe hold is, ooh. Some people have very flexible feet. Me, no.
Daniel didn't seem bothered by it as
No,
well.
Yeah, be careful. My wife is right there.
You want to be up close to the action.
Yeah. All right, so once again, we have about a minute left in the first round. Daniel Smith up 2-0 with that takedown. Thus far, they look very evenly matched.
Luis jumps guard right there. Luis looks like he's almost trying to set up a hip bump sweep.
All right. He's got good posture, good. Look at the traps. Look at the neck strength. He's hard to guillotine. You know. Joe Elmore has a wicked guillotine, and he got nowhere with it. So, I mean, not saying that you can't. He just, you notice how, look at the posture of it. He looks down, but not, he does it with, barely with the eyes and not the body, you know? He's just hard to get out of line.
Yep.
You know what? Honestly, that's where I would
Luis attempted a flying triangle right there. Daniel easily slipped out of it. Now he's looking to take the back.
I mean, maybe he should be taking advice from me. See what these guys weighed in at.
Daniel Smith at 159.6 and 158.7 for Luis. So weight's not an issue.
I mean, there's physically, age, everything. They're very similar. Only a couple inches different, but the age and weight.
Daniel's up 4-0 this round. He did get the points for the back mount. Be good if I talked into the mic consistently.
No, you guys picking you up. My team will let me know.
Oh, yeah.
My production team will text me and let me know if you're off. That's how I knew you weren't on earlier.
Yeah, I did. Looks like he's got the choke on.
You know what? I'm looking behind at the. He's got his face in it right now.
Yeah.
Which we know you can finish that way. It's uncomfortable.
He's gonna.
Oh yeah.
I'm having a hard time.
You have to turn around. Up. Now they have the same view we have, which isn't great. They need to switch back over to that other view. Yeah.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, that's like Conor McGregor.
Still going to.
Your winner by submission via the rear naked choke.
Yeah, what's the best?
Representing SBG, Daniel Smith.
The best Honey Badger got the best.
But you can
But Kyle, like when he starts cranking that, it's like I got his toe hold.
Well,
but I've seen so many people.
Look at the shoulder girth on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that Paul's a small guy, but
no. And Paul's normally the bigger of the competitors out there, so it's not often that you see him. Paul's got good wrestling. It's going to be difficult to see who gets the takedown here. But like I said, watch out for that toe hold. And Paul has a good Americana, I believe. They both do. Typical of big, strong guys. Just rip
It's
your
a
arm off.
submission, though. You see a lot less as guys get more experience. It's not that it doesn't happen. It's just not as.
But you see it in the heavyweights, these big guys that are built like that, because they can just make arms, like Rusty would just
Rip your.
Yeah. I would be like, he would get side body, and I would just give him my arm, like, just take it. Get off me, man.
Yeah. I wrestled 98 pounds in high school.
Yeah. For God's sake, I'm 50. Get off me.
Restarted in the center.
Good idea with these guys. I'll tell you what might not be a bad idea. So you see Paul pulling down on Kyle's neck, and as he releases and Kyle, oh, there we go, never mind.
And Kyle just sat
down
down
for that single. Yeah, it's that can opener. Haven't seen that, and I do it, but I haven't seen other people do it.
You know what? But that's another big guy move.
Yeah. Well, I'm big.
Well, yeah.
I wrestled 98 pounds in high school. I'm big.
Oh, nice transition for Kyle on the bottom.
I know. Isn't that crazy how big he is?
He got a little elevation. He's pulling.
And where did I just say?
And he's going to the toe hold.
Yeah,
yes.
I told you, he's so strong, dude. And it's not even, Paul was aware of it. You just don't expect Kyle to go inverted, do that, take it.
Your winner by submission via the toe hold, representing Integrity BJJ, Kyle Camarado.
Jermonte Brown. All right, guys, so here we go. This is going to be 2-minute rounds. Oh! Well, it went well for a minute there. Here. So I don't know what's going to happen here. But it doesn't look well so far. So 2 points for the takedown for Jermonte. David, first time being on this end of it, and that's not good. That's a back. He gave his back up right there. Oh, David, you're going to need to get out of that.
He does have a hand in, though.
Yeah, that doesn't
look
good.
And he's fighting the other grip. The gripping hand, not the choking hand, which is actually not a bad move.
I think Jermonte's corner is telling him to get his gats. I think David may have made his way out of it. Oh, yeah! All right. You know what?
Oblas escapes the first submission attempt
All right,
from
so
Jermonte Brown.
Now he's in it. Is David left-handed?
All right.
I see him grabbing that high tie with the left hand.
He's got that neck. I think he had some tape on his wrist that they were getting caught up in.
All right, so how much time? So we have 19 seconds left in the first round. David!
Oh, David Oblas.
Oh, yeah! Look at David. Oh, did he just even this matchup?
And did you see?
Oh, how much? It's 5-2. Oh, there we go. So what the
and
hell?
They're in round two.
What just happened?
Round 2 starting off right now.
Oh, for those just tuning in, I don't even know what to say. Is it literally David versus Goliath? I told you, David is a lot stronger than he looked. Did I tell you? Dude, if he gets this.
Nice sprawl by Gerard, but nice cutting the corner by David, but he's got to keep cutting. He's got to keep cutting.
Oh, now he's got to watch.
Go to the back.
Now he's got to watch. Oh! You got to. I don't even know what I'm watching sometimes. Great job, honestly, by David. I'm just having a good time here.
We were looking for like a lateral toe hold. Looks like a move out of the WWE.
I don't know. I guess you can't do that.
Lateral knee locks they're allowed in Sambo, but I think they may be one of the few submissions.
David's going to have to watch out for this guillotine right here. He keeps trying to cut the corner, but he's leaving his neck long. And
he's got 2 points there again. He's got to walk to the side.
Yeah, the thing is getting tighter. It's an awkward position, but it's still there.
If he frames on the face,
he
got out of it, but he's got to get that.
Yeah, he needs to get 30 seconds left, and he can secure a victory here.
He did get 3 points for the pass right there. He's up 5-0 this round.
Oh, my goodness. I feel like I'm watching a WWE match. This place is going to go bananas. 5-0 this round. Oh my goodness. I bet that's as tired with the adrenaline and everything David's been in 20 years.
Gentlemen, your winner by points.
David Oblas.
He's the boss.
NFC all day.
David Oblas.
You know what? What a good sport though Jermonte Brown is, man. Like without him, this event wouldn't have been fun like it is. I mean, going back and forth, everything about.